Good morning. Today is February the 12th, 2025. It's a Wednesday, and I'm just trying to follow along with my phone just to make sure and that I can see what's going on the camera, and as well as just make sure my internet is still connected. I do want to apologize. For the dog in the background. It's the dog that's next door, and he does bark every time I come out here. So I don't really have control over that. But right before I started this live, I was thinking that I could just start doing the video without the sound, like later, and then just going back and doing a voiceover. But that's like a lot of work, and I really thought that today he wouldn't be barking. I'm thinking I came out here yesterday, but I've been coming out here like every day. So hopefully, eventually in the future, he'll kind of get used to me and stop barking. That's what I'm hoping. But I did just want to come out here, and it did rain on yesterday. And sorry, I'm gonna set my phone down so that I can talk to the camera and just show some things off. Like I said, I am doing my live on my laptop, so I can't turn my camera around or kind of like to see what I'm showing. So I'm doing my best. And yesterday it did rain, as you can see. So my I did have my grow bags right here, and it's just like out in the open. But yesterday there's like a little, just like part of the roof. I did kind of try to bring them like back so that they wouldn't get too much rain. And you can see I do have some seedlings there. I don't know if you can see them in here. Well, that's just my plants. I had to pee and I overwatered it. But I guess you can't see right here. But I do have some seedlings sprouted. And it's kind of hard to see because I do have some newspaper as well as my son got a haircut. So I just put his trimmings from his hair in there. But I do have some seedlings that have sprouted. So I have just like different kinds. That's one grow bag. And then I have a second grow bag. And I think this location, it seems to be great because you can see this has been, about a week or so, a week and a half. And my seedlings are doing great. And then my daughter, I did go ahead and refill this. And I just put the tops of strawberries in here. I didn't even water this. And where it's sitting there from the rain, it didn't even get wet. And I didn't realize that I had this. So next time I will store some seedlings in here to transfer into bigger pots later. But and I did have more of those. Sorry, more of the like black round ones that I had plants from Walmart in. And I think when I moved my garden, I might have thrown some away. So I just kind of try to start my seedlings with what I had. But this location, I do get plenty of sun. So if I turn the camera around, you can see the sun is not out today. And you might be able to see in the tree, there's like a squirrel's nest. And they have quite a few. There's like two over there. And there's one here. And there's one in this tree here. And there's another. So there's like 1, 2, 3. There's like at least 5 squirrels nests that I can see. So, and that's what I'm starting to worry about in the springtime, like just how, what do you call it? Just how active and how many squirrels are gonna be around. That is one thing that I am concerned about. Like I say, as far as the spring and summer months, I have seen a few squirrels, and at first I didn't even notice the nest. But it's like I saw the squirrels running down the trees, and I just saw them like running and playing. and then I saw them coming from the nest. So I was like, oh, those are squirrels' nests. So that's one thing that I will have to like watch out for in the spring and the fall as far as my garden, like wind pest. And like I said, another is snails. There's a lot of snails here, and I did just see one earlier when I came up here. There was like one in the windowsill, and there was one in crawling around in one of these containers. So I did do like my Google research, and it was saying to some things that I can't do is I guess to deter the snails is just like eggshells because I guess they don't look like the texture, and it's hard for them. I won't let her come outside because it's wet and muddy. So she's looking out the window. She's a little sad, but I'm not letting her outside today or right now, anyways, because she did take a bath and I don't feel like changing her clothes. And she has on some clothes, so a new pair of clothes, or well, a clean pair of clothes, I should say. But there was a snail in here, and I did Google to try to find, and it said the eggshells should like deter them. So probably later, just on the ground, I probably will sprinkle them to keep them from trying to climb up my containers. Because there was one on this cloth container, so it probably they climbed into there by now. But there was one climbing up here earlier. So as far as pests, that's the only pest that I've seen in my new location. It's just the snails. Like I said, squirrels, but the squirrels they mostly just stayed in the trees. I haven't seen like in the yard or anything. And I do believe that one of these trees, or maybe there might be a few pecan trees, because over here I did see like a like a rotted pecan shell over here. So I'm thinking maybe this tree, and then it may be one over here. But I do like pecans. Like I do love pecans myself. So I kind of got excited, and then I was thinking about like the squirrels again. So they'll probably be running in the yard later during the spring. I guess that's when pecans fall, the spring and summer. So that's just like a kind of few pests, and then the other thing is like rodents. So since I've been here, I've noticed some rodent droppings, and I think it's just mostly using this space as like a home to sleep because like in the garage area I do have containers with food, and I had some food out like in just a box, and I didn't see anything that seemed to be like chewed on or like damaged, even like clothes or anything, because I had like clothes and all kind of stuff, and there was nothing like that appeared to be chewed on, and it does look like it's a bigger size rodent. So possibly like during the cold months, the winter, it was just coming inside just to find like shelter. That's what I'm thinking. Because since I've been here, I haven't like seen it, but I've just seen the droppings. Even as far as this morning, I did put some rugs out because for the oh Lord, I got my phone in the water. I did put some I did put my rugs out to like let the rain wash them. So there is an old refrigerator here, and I put some dish soap there, and I just let the rain kind of wash it yesterday. I'm gonna have to close this and come back. I'm sorry. But and then there's the chair. My computer is on the chair, my laptop, and I had another smaller rug just draped over the side. And I need to clean my rugs anyway, so I just kind of put some dish soap and just let the rain wash them. So I will go back later. It is gonna rain again today for like a couple of hours. I think it's in from like 10 to 1, and right now it's 9:42. So that is why I decided to come out here before it started back raining. And I was gonna come out here yesterday. It pretty much rained all day. So but I did bring my rugs out just to kind of get like a wash. That way I don't have to waste any extra water because I have already cleaned one rug, I believe, the other day, and it took like 2 or 3 days to dry. So these rugs are like Well, I guess some are just like they go like on the outside when you wipe your feet before you come inside. So I have two of those, one on the outside, one on the inside of the garage. And these do go in the house, but I kind of brought them here after we moved the stuff. So they're not inside the house. I kind of put the furniture down first. So I have to go back later and put the rugs down. And I was trying to decide if I want to keep them first of all. So after they whatever after the sun, I think it's just raining today, and then tomorrow is going to be cloudy and or sunny, and then there's going to be rain later the week. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead today and leave them out here and just let them get like real rinsed again, and then I'll have to like wring them out or just let them dry and let them dry with the sun. And another thing that I did think about, I didn't realize, is that when it rained yesterday, like the water collected here. You can see some still here. Like I said, I apologize because this is the laptop. I don't have a rear facing camera. But like all the water collects here in like a little puddle. Even where I'm sitting while it's raining, there's just like a lot of water that collected here. And I did put some containers out to collect some rainwater. So I am going to put them all into one container later and just I have to find a way to filter just the dirt out. And I really don't have to because this water I'm just going to use to keep outside to water my plants on the days when it's not raining. And like I said, the water does collect right here in the spot that I have everything in. And I'll probably go back and do another video later to like show better. And I'll probably use my phone so that I can use the rear camera. Well, that's not going to work because I still have to do it on here and then just have to go back and edit it because I mean, I can't really show you good. I don't know what I'm saying, but I will try to go back and edit it. And the thing that I was thinking about, because since the water does collect here, I was thinking about finding something to put in my raised beds. I mean, to like raise them off the ground. Because like I say, when it does rain, I don't want my soil to get too wet when my plants start growing. Like right now, it doesn't look like it looks like it's fine. They didn't get too wet yesterday from the rain. So they just got like a little damp. It seemed like it's the perfect amount of rain where they are. I guess it's just kind of like the backdrop when the wind blows. Because there is, like I said, a little covering from the roof that extends out. So they're up under that covering. But I still do because the water collects, like I said. I'm going to have to find something to put them on. And I was trying to think earlier what I could do with little or no cost. And there was like a pallet that was here already. And I was thinking about bringing the pallet over and just putting the stuff on top of there. But at the same time, it's like I don't know what's underneath that pallet as far as like animals, snakes, or whatever. So I don't kind of want to move it, or I don't want to move it by myself. And yeah, I just want to be prepared for what's under there. So I'm just gonna leave it where it is for now. But one thing that I did think about is that I can do for free is in some of my like I have a public storage. I have some old tires from my car, and I did notice one over here as well. But that's the same thing. I don't want to move it right now because there's no telling what could be inside of it. So I am going to. I'm not gonna be able to get to them like right away, but that is like one idea that I could do. One thing that I could do is just bring my tires and put them on top of the tire, and then that way they're raised up off the ground and it's a decent height. My son is in there. That is the kitchen area, and he is in the kitchen with her. So she's not in there by herself. Uh, but I forgot what I was saying. Sorry. And today, I am just going over, like I said, challenges in my new garden space and just trying to get ideas and give ideas. And just, like I said, my channel is about basically just starting where you are and working with what you have. So I will be just sharing my journey and what I'm doing. And I guess yeah, just showing like smaller things that you can do with little to no cost, and like just with what you already have. But as you can see, oh, I didn't explain the forks. I had the forks in here, and they kind of just laid any kind of way because there was like a cat in my old garden space. They used to come and poop in my. Well, they didn't used to come all the time because, like I said, I had that on the patio garden for like a year. But last summer, I think during the summer or the spring, I noticed there was like some poop in my raised bed. I mean, in my I forget what are these things called. These clock thing. There was some in there, and then I noticed I took it out, and then like the next day, so I am on a Facebook gardening group, and I kind of asked like, what can I do? And someone told me to stick forks in there, and it worked. I hadn't had any more problems with this since, and I just kind of like left them in there. So in this new space, it might either the squirrels or whatnot. I don't know. I have to like wait and find out. So I'm not really worried about the forks now because, like I said, I am still moving, trying to find exactly where I want to keep everything and situating everything. So I'm not going to be really worried about the forks right now. It's just like right now I'm still testing my area, and I'm trying to like say watch out for like pests, what kind of pests are in the area, and I'm just like checking every day and just getting something started. So a lot more. I'm looking right now, and I see a few snails now. So I don't know why there's a lot of snails in this area, but there are quite a few snails in the soil. So I don't know if it's the soil itself or just the location of where I am. Also, as far as like I said, there's the rodent. I saw like rodent droppings. So I do have to try to figure out. Like I say, I'm just like sharing my challenges in my new space because there might be someone out there that has the same issue that can help me or that I can help. So I am sharing like challenges that I'm facing, like I said, so that we can help each other out. I can get and receive help because there is behind here, there is like a, I don't know what you call it, ditch, ravine. I don't know what you call it. Uh, I can't think of the word. It's not like sewer, but there's like kind of like bayou maybe that runs like back here, that runs along that I didn't know. So it's like really deep, and my dad said it's probably like coming from there. So there's like a lot of trash and a lot of, I guess, food and stuff that they can eat, and animals or whatever. So he said that it probably has come from there because I explained, I told him that I saw some droppings. And besides that, I did already have some rat poison, so I did put it along the outside of my gate because I do have a toddler. I didn't want to put any poison like inside or anywhere that she could get a hold of. So I put it like on the other side, outside of my fencing area. And also, besides that, I did order a few days ago. I ordered online Amazon a couple of plants because I know there's some like mint should deter them, eucalyptus. So I don't remember if got mint and eucalyptus, but I ordered either one or both of those plants, and so that's what I'm gonna start doing. Again, I apologize for that dog. I don't know why he's still barking. This has been 20 minutes and he's still barking. But I will. I have been trying a lot of things to see if it works. So, like I said, in the garage area, I did get a spray bottle when I first saw it, and I kind of put Fabuloso water mixture, and I sprayed. I've tried like garlic, like in little empty water bottles, and I just kind of save the empty water bottles after we use them, punch holes in them, put garlic in there, and I did put it like inside the house, and I put it in the garage. So hopefully, like to either, the strong smell will keep it away. I've tried the other day. I did find some essential eucalyptus oil, so I put that in the spray bottle. I had an old peroxide spray bottle, and so I did. I did put some in the spray bottle and sprayed the garage, and then after that ran out because there was like a little bit left. It wasn't a full bottle. I went and I did like vinegar, just pure vinegar, white distilled vinegar, and I sprayed around. And I did it like at nighttime because that's when it seemed like it's coming. I haven't like I said, I haven't personally seen it, but I've seen the droppings, and I kind of tried to spray the area where I saw the droppings because that's where I know that it's keeps coming back, returning to. So I kind of just like clean the droppings and spray and just kind of try to keep it like watching every day. So like every day before bed, I try to go ahead and spray and kind of like watch to see. And like I said, in the past few days, I had saw some new droppings. And lately, the past 2 days, I don't think I've seen any, but I did see some outside. Like I said, I had my chair over here with a rug on it, and there was some there. So maybe the smells are like collecting or sticking around, and it's like getting further back. So hopefully, I can like push it back to where it just won't come into the yard at all. That's my plan. And like I said, I haven't seen like any small droppings like those the mother with babies or anything. And that was my wind fear. Is usually when you see like wind rodent, they kind of are like in packs. So for my personal experience, because I have lived like in the country, yeah, country life, so I know from experience if you see one, there's kind of like more. Uh, and another time, when I was younger, I did have the same problem. There was one that came into our garage, and the washer and dryer was there, and I was washing clothes, and when I opened the door, it like ran inside the house, and it was just the wind. But then after that, uh, just like a couple of months after that, we started seeing more than one. So just from like I say, past experience, I know usually if there's one, there's more. So that's my main concern, especially with the 2-year-old. So I'm trying to figure out what I can do, and like I said, that is my plan is to go ahead and try to get plants that are going to like deter it, deter it from like even coming in the vicinity. So I'm gonna like set up a perimeter, hopefully to keep it out, and then just like inside the perimeter, like in certain areas, I am gonna put those plants in as far as like spraying. Try to do it as much as possible, especially since like the winter and once the springtime is coming up. Uh, so yeah, I think that's all the challenges pretty much. I think I went over everything. Hopefully, I'm talking loud enough. And like I said, I apologize for the dog again if you've made it this far into the live or if you fast forwarded. But that's pretty much all the challenges that I am facing currently and trying to figure out a solution to and working on. And then another thing that I did think about, I saw a video yesterday morning, I believe it was yesterday or the day before on Instagram. This man, he was pretty much composting his leaves. He pretty much raked his leaves into a pile, used his lawnmower to, I guess, mulch. I don't know what you call it, to like break down the leaves, and he put it in a like one of those big trash cans, a black trash can, and he kind of watered it and just layered it, and he was just basically saying you just do that, and then within like about 8 to 10 months, 8 to 12 months, you'll have compost the soil. So I do have a lot of leaves, dead leaves. Here you can see these trees are bare. You can see that they're bare. So there's a lot of leaves. So that's what I was planning on doing yesterday. And right now I don't have a lawnmower, but I'm thinking since it rained and they're moistened already, I don't have to use any extra water to go ahead and like help to break it down. So I guess once it's probably tomorrow, if it's, I don't know, after it finishes raining, whenever that is, I'm going to go ahead and collect them from the front and backyard and put them in bags and just sit them out probably along the fence and until I can get a container to put them in, either a trash can or just a storage bin or whatever I can find later. But for right now, I probably will just start collecting them and putting it into, like I say, trash bags that I already have. So I don't even have a rake, but I mean, I guess I'm just gonna try to get just kind of sweep them into a pile with like a broom or something. And then when I'm able to find a rake, get a rake, just whatever I can use right now, just like a broom and dustpan, rake them up and put them in the bag or whatever. But I think that's it. I just wanted to give an update on everything, like I said, challenges that I'm facing right now, and that because I've just started and beginning my garden. So later I will give more tours, like I said. And this dead tomato plant, I kind of just left it in there. So later I probably will add that to the pile of compost. But for now, I was just letting it just like decompose on its own whenever on its own time where it is. Oh, there's actually a snail right here. Let me try to find it. Oh, there it is, right there. But like I said, I will go ahead and add this to my compost pile later. My composting leaves, so I probably will kind of break it up a little bit. That way, it's easy to decompose. And just like I said, when I get a container, put it in containers and just wait. And then whenever I do have compost, I will definitely come back and share. So right now, this is February, so that'll probably be around like October. And I am in Texas, so the weather is kind of warm, and I've heard like warmer climates does like speed up the process. So I might have some sooner than October. But if you stay tuned, I will come back and share, like I said, everything that I'm working on and doing in just like this small space and area. I'm sorry, I was just thinking what I was going to say next. But I do see another snail, and I'm looking. So, like I said, I did just kind of leave these containers and whatever containers that I did have and buckets out. I even have like my kiddie pool. And I didn't really collect a lot of water, but either way, I am still gonna put it all into one container. And like I said, find something to like filter it, uh, just to get like the part- particles out. And I was thinking if I could actually put it like closer to the roof where the roof runs off, but there's gonna put more like debris into the water, and there's no telling what's on top of this roof. So I don't want to be putting it into my garden or anything. So I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to leave it out here in this area. And like I said, it's going to rain again today. So I'm just going to leave them here and see how much water I can get between the 2 days. I don't think it's supposed to rain tomorrow or again until like Saturday. But like I said, I am going to collect this water and just store it, and then I found a way to just filter just out the dirt. Because like I said, the water that I'm collecting is just gonna be used for my garden, and I don't even have to like go back inside the house or do anything. It's just been collected. Just when I get ready to use, I just come out here and use it. But uh, I don't know. I guess that's about it. I did go over everything, all the challenges that I am facing currently, and that I have to like work on and figure out. And like I say, definitely in the comment section, you can have any advice on certain, what I said, certain animals and threats to the garden, possibly. Any solutions, just go ahead and leave it in comments. And if I find anything that works, I definitely will come back and share it as well. Like I said, someone else might be having the same issue or problem. And then you might have an easy solution. Sorry, there's like a spider that's trying to see if it's dead or alive. The fish is dead in the water. But I was thinking about even something simple, just getting like a cheesecloth, just to like when I have this bucket, just when it rains, just throw a cheesecloth on top of it, and then that way the water will collect and then filter itself down. I don't have to do much. So I was thinking about that because I can go to Walmart. I don't have a cheesecloth, but I can go Uh, Cause I think like an old shirt or something is too. It's not as poor. Well, I guess I still could use an old shirt or something or towel, but I feel like the cheesecloth, the water would run faster. I feel like it would be more efficient rather. So I was trying to think of what I already might have around the house. I don't have any old like pantyhose or anything. Stockings. I might be able to find something that I could use. But I probably would do just like a short video showing my solution that I came up with later for all the things that I've listed as far as like the rodent and pest issue. There's probably going to be like an ongoing, continuing thing. And I don't know. I'm trying to think of what else I can discuss before I get out of here. Because sometimes I think about stuff after the fact that I close out my live. The only other thing is that I will try to do like my nettle tea review soon. Uh, and I did know where it was now, and I don't know where it is now. But that's one thing that I was gonna go ahead and like come on and review the nettle tea because, like I said, it is supposed to be beneficial health wise for many things, and you can just like Google and find out for your own what kind of ailments and remedies that it could be used for. So, like I said, I will be coming back just to share some things that I am doing just on a small scale. I'm not like really doing a lot, have a lot of money to do a lot of things with, but it's just showing people that like you can start now if you haven't started preparing for certain things. And there's like a certain person in the office that are making a bunch of like rules and changing a bunch of things right now. So some of the things could be useful to you, like starting right now in your everyday life and as well as in the future, the next 4 years, possibly 8, I guess, if he's trying to get reelected over the next presidency. I don't know. But some things, like I said, even though he's in office right now, it's affecting you right now. It could also still affect you for like years to come. He could put some policies and rules and laws into place that probably could stay in effect for some time, 20 years, 50 years, 100 years. We don't really know. But you should be doing everything now in your power just to get prepared for the future, regardless of him, what's going on with him or what he's doing. Because there's just like a lot of stuff in general that's even been happening before him that has nothing to do with him. It's just the way of the world, and it's just like time for certain things to turn and happen just because of years and years of things going the way that it has been going. Like, something has been right for years and years since the beginning of the time. And it's kind of just like it's time for the pot to boil over at the end of the day. So eventually, this was going to happen. It's just kind of like when certain things are put into place that didn't really make sense in the first place. And, or just kind of, I guess, like corrupt things happen. Eventually, over time, you're going to see the like result of it. So it's just kind of like just do what you can now for just you, your future, your kids' future, your family, because you may not have kids, but you may have certain other loved ones like nieces, nephews, cousins, people that you do care about. So you may feel like, well, I'm at 80 years old, so my life is pretty much over. But like I said, at the end of the day, you might have nieces, nephews, other family members, neighbors that you care about, loved ones, communities. You may have uh, people that are like family to you. And like I say, you may have a community of people in support system that either are or not preparing. So you do kind of want to like help them and do as much as you can. Because even if you feel like I don't have that much long to live, there are some things that you can prepare and do for others, before you pass. You can like help and or teach them. But that's it for today. I didn't even plan on being on here this long. It's been 35 minutes. So if you stay this long, I know I can be like a little boring with my monotone voice at times. And it's starting to drizzle, and it is 10:07. Like I said, the weather did predict from 10 to like 1 it's going to rain. And there's a little slight drizzle already coming. So I will go ahead and leave and get on with the rest of my day. But in the thumbnail, there is, like I said, if you do wish to support me and my channel and what I'm doing, and you like what I'm doing, you see that's something positive, you definitely can go and support. I do have a Red Bubble as well as T Public Shop. I haven't done anything on there in like a month or so because I've been busy with other stuff. But in my free time, when I have a lot of extra downtime, I do that. So just like uh for income. So you definitely can support and buy like my designs. And that one is just like a green butterfly because I love butterflies. And I kind of wanted to do something for like St. Patrick's Day. So I kind of did like a green butterfly. And some people like to celebrate holidays and be festive or whatever. So I did want to offer something. I am going to try to do something for each holiday, even if it's just like one design. So that way, anybody who is interested can go ahead and like support my channel and what I'm doing. That way, I can have more money to do more things, to share more stuff with you. And like I said, that is a T-shirt, but that design comes in a bunch of different things: magnets, stickers, notebooks, tote bags. There's like almost 100 different products to buy between the Red Bubble and T Public, and the links are in the description. I guess the About Me part of my YouTube channel. So, like I said, I don't have a Cash App or anything on here, and then at the same time, I feel like that way you're giving to me, but you're getting something back in return. So you can, in your free time, just scroll and look through the designs and see what you like. Even if it's, there's a bird in the squirrel's nest. I don't know what kind of bird that is. It's taking little sticks out the squirrel's nest. But anyways, I forgot what I was saying. Oh, you can definitely can come and support me by buying something from either shop. Like I say, even if it's $10, $20, whatever, there are stickers as low as $1, so you can buy like 10 stickers or whatever. Uh, shirts and things. Prices range, anyway, basically starting at like $1.50 or $2 per sticker. Sorry, excuse me. Just depending on the regular price and or sales price, up to like well, even over $100 because they have like throw blankets, comforters, shower curtains. There's all kind of goods on there, aprons, notebooks. But yeah, if you just do are interested in supporting, and then as well as supporting, you actually are getting something back from me. So it's not like you're just like giving me something, but you're getting something back in return. So you definitely can do that. And like I say, you can just check anytime. And that's why I just go ahead and put it in my thumbnails, like I say, because it is my laptop. First of all, I can't really even take pictures. I don't have a rear facing camera. I'm sorry, I'm trying to figure out what kind of bird that was. I might have to give me like a little book, what you call it, the bird watching books or whatever, to tell me the different types of birds. Uh, but I forgot what I was saying. I was just going to get back to the point where you can just in your free time, whenever you think about it. Oh, I do put them on my thumbnails. That way you can just kind of like get an idea of some of the designs. You might see something that you might like. So I will be sharing those as well as on my Facebook, Instagram, and I do have a TikTok as well. And I think some of those are also in the what do you call it, about me. Yeah, all of those links are there, I believe, or maybe not. Sorry, I'm trying to check right now. Well, I guess not. There's only links to the Redbubble and T Public. But in some of my other videos, I do go into like where you can find me on social media as well. I'm not really doing that today because I didn't really plan on. I just planned on doing like 20 minutes, but it's been like 40 minutes. But if you go back and watch some of my old lives, I do those and those, especially if it's one that I'm talking about a particular design. You can't go back and like fast forward through and try to find the social medias. And in the future, I will start back doing it. It's just that well, I came out here to check on my garden from yesterday. Like I said, I did move my stuff so it wouldn't get drenched and overwatered. So I did, as I was coming out here, I did kind of just wanted to share some of the challenges and just give like an update of what I'm doing and what's going on here. So, like I said, there are some a few sprouts here, seedlings sprouted, and like I said, it's only been like a week or two. So this spot has definitely made a difference. So I feel like because there's more sun, I feel like this would be an efficient space for growing things. But that's pretty much it for now. But thanks for joining, and I will hopefully see you soon within the next week with another video or live.